I can probably take away the starting soon text. Hello, welcome. I'm your host Lazar, and we are alive. This is going to be super duper ultra fast stream because I am on call. I don't want to subject you to the horrifying sound of the beepy beepy, so we are just going to go through these books super fast. But it was a huge week, you know. Basically, every publisher was double shipping right now this week. It's what they do. It is absolutely what they do. So let's get in here. Now, of course, there's some obvious stuff that's going to be super great and some stuff that maybe won't be so super great. And I got a ton of books here. And this is just, it's all wrong. This got bumped earlier when I got home from the store. It's up too high for starters. Alright, I think that's good enough. So I'm just going to kind of go in, I'm going to go in this order, just from here down. Oh, plus there's one more book on the side. Alright, so from here down, we got True Believer book. This is going to be like all over the place. This is completely unorganized. We are just going to go. I don't even know if anybody's watching. I don't even care. No, that's not true. I do care, of course. I wouldn't do this if I didn't care. But, I also just do this for fun. It's good practice talking and stuff. And I gotta admit, I don't even expect this book to be very good. But it's a True Believer book and it was $1, so hey, who knows? And look at this! Moondragon isn't even on the cover. It's Namor punching Iron Man. So anytime Iron Man is getting punched, you know it's probably a pretty good time. Right? That's just kind of one of those rules in life. Violence inflicted on Iron Man? Probably a good book. Let's flip this open. I don't even know when this is from. That art style and the fact that it's named after Moondragon kind of says like the 70s. Oh, yeah, this is like late 70s. Let's see if we can find out. Iron Man number 54 from 1960. So the original run Iron Man number 54. Assuming one issue a year, that puts us in like 72 or 73. There we go. Cool. Pretty old. Oh, hey! We might come back to that if I have time. What else we got here? We got DC Dollar comic. Some Flash book. Oh, I know this run! I've read this run! I don't own this run. But I have totally read it. Yeah, he wakes up in a weird alternate dimension and stuff. It's kind of cool. It's a pretty good book, actually. Oh, neat. Oh, that's too cool to show right now. We gotta get through this like dollar stuff. I see like all these books. They're actually stacked up this way, and I keep seeing these Silver Surfer Black things, so I know. Super Adaptoid. Who cares? I sure don't. I've read this. Pretty sure I've read this one. Yeah, I've totally read this. And I also, like, that page in particular sticks out in my mind. I've totally read the contents of this book. I'm surprised that wasn't reprinted sooner, actually. As if the Super Skrull is a match for Thor. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, the Super Skrull can barely take on the Fantastic Four. Let's see. Haha, that's kind of clever. Turn that motorcycle into a fly cycle. So Thor 142, so that would have been 10, 11, 12 years later, so that'd be like 77 or 78 or something, I guess. Cool. Might be interesting. I don't think I've read that one before. Let's see. We got, man, we got all this stuff. 50 minutes stream, not on my watch, dude. I got the beepy beepy. We can probably go do that stuff with you here after this gets done, but I don't want to be caught like in the middle of doing something cool and suddenly be like, oh, I gotta go. So I'm just planning on a short one. Hey, this is right up your alley, man. Also, welcome, Ninja Weasel. I've probably read this and I just don't recognize right off the top of my head. Oh, Oh, that sweet looking Bifrost. Absolute sweetage. Oh, it's just all, it all looks so dope. Like, I really don't understand this Annihilation event. So, they're bringing back the Cancerverse, which is dead, because that was the whole point of the Thanos imperative, was that the Cancerverse would die. Who cares? Who cares about Mantis? Who cares? Like, honestly, out of all the characters to put out a book about, who cares about Mantis? Like, if you're getting down to the point where you're reprinting Mantis stuff, and you're titling it Mantis as opposed to some other person's book that happens to have Mantis in it, like, why? Why would you do that? Mantis is like a D-lister. Maybe a Z-lister. Like, Mantis is so far down. Now somebody's going to be like, oh yeah, well what about Moondragon? Moondragon's also like a D-lister. Nobody cares. I do care about this dude though. Look at him. He looks incredible. Dude, maybe that's why they reprinted this book, just so people can see this one amazing panel. Okay, I think that's all the dollar reprint stuff. Yeah, sure looks like it. Okay, so we'll just stack this up over here. This is a great Flash run. I don't know if you've read this one, Ninja Weasel. It's absolutely fantastic. Starting with Flash 164. He wakes up in an alternate dimension where he doesn't exist. It's a lot of fun. And there's a little twist, and there's some great drama in it. It's a fun, fun read. So I'm actually really happy I got that reprint. Okay, so that was the dollar stuff. Let's look at the stuff I got for free. I got to work on filling in my Valiant gap. For whatever reason, I'm like collecting all old Valiant books. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's like Malibu books. Sometimes they're cool, sometimes they're not, and I'm just accumulating the boxes of these things. But I didn't own those two, so I got them. And this one just, I saw the Bloody Sword and, you know, Scimitar, and I'm like, I gotta check this out, and then I picked it up. It does say down here it's for mature readers, but I flipped it open, and I don't know where that page was, and it was like some dude getting shot. Oh, there it is! Look at that, open it right up again. And I was like, you know what, if we're gonna depict that level of graphic violence in this book, I'm gonna check it out. It's because in that universe he doesn't have his powers or something. I don't exactly remember what the gimmick is, but it's a crazy universe. It's an absolutely crazy place. Let's do all these DC books last. So yeah, let's do some indie here. I got this is a huge week, dude. Everybody was like shipping next week and this week's books, which I guess next week is Christmas, right? Isn't that Christmas Day? Christmas 2019. Let me just double check. Like, I'm really bad with dates. Wednesday, yeah, so next week is Christmas. So whose shop is going to be open on Christmas Day? Not mine. He wouldn't do any business. So anyway, more King Arthur as a zombie action. Hopefully this book continues to impress. Yep, we've got a ginger being held hostage by Percival. Okay. Oh, that's too cool. That's probably a spoiler, but that is way too cool not to show. Let's cover up the text here. That's a great looking panel. Great looking whole page. Ah, yeah, I think I'm gonna like this issue. Let's see, indie. Let's get this. Oh, this is based on the game Read Only Memories, which I'm told the publisher's like super scummy and stuff. But you know what? I was like, I don't know. I'll pick it up and look at it. And then I picked it up, and there was this like super crazy, loose and fluid art style with some absolutely crazy coloring. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this just to see if the rest of the book is as cool looking as the coloring, because the coloring is totally like my eyes are busy doing drugs right now. And the art style is so fast and loose looking. I don't know if it's all going to do a great job of conveying motion, but it does. It flows. This stuff moves. So I got that. Try it out. And of course, I've been waiting on this. Terrible title. They should have kept the original title. Sacroprofane was way more interesting of a title. But I'm looking forward to reading lots of really silly things. And yeah, that's exactly what's going on. It looks like it's the same format as the previous book, where it's a bunch of like 1- and 2-page gags. I swear this was a webcomic or something. It had to be. But I'm going to laugh a bunch at that, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I've been saving the coolest cover for last. You know what? It's so cool, we're gonna get this stack out of the way. And in fact, we're not even going to do that one next, because I just realized I didn't show off the manga I got. So, it's like, I think this is a compilation of all the Dirty Pair manga. So I know I'm going to enjoy this. I mean, sure, Adam Warren's not drawing it or whatever, but crazy mercenaries blowing everything. Oh my gosh, look at this. Just randomly open it up. Cool starship. I'm already sold on this book. Now, of course, the Dirty Pair stuff I'm familiar with is like the anime and Adam Warren's books. But I have a feeling I'm... Oh, man, she's really mad. I have a feeling I'm going to just enjoy the heck out of this. I think it's going to be funny. Alright, we'll just set that aside. Get over here. Just stay there. Alright. How are we doing on time? 12 minutes! Oh, man, we don't have time. I've been talking too much and not showing enough books, Ninja. I blame you, man. Blame you. Anyway, the coolest cover. Vampirella. Oh, we need more room. We need more room. We gotta do this. Alright. Now, DC has been doing all those acetate covers. Check this out. Alright? If I can actually get my fingers to separate the acetate from the book. Cover itself. There we go. Oh, they're like statically stuck together. So, bloody, not bloody. Bloody, not bloody. Bloody, not bloody. I love it. That's an even better use of the acetate cover than some of the stuff that DC was doing. Like, I liked some of the things. I like the Justice League Dark. You know, you got the heroes, and then you flip it over, and then, like, the heroes' corpses are there. Justice League Odyssey, same thing. You got, like, the corrupted heroes empowered by Darkseid. You flip it open. You've got the actual heroes dead. But this, it just enhances the cover that's underneath it. It's super cool. So it's actually a virgin cover underneath. And then the acetate brings the title in. I dig that one a lot. That might be my favorite gimmicky cover. Sadly, you gotta look at the back for the trade dress, and there it's kind of hard to read because all the blood. Story of my life. Alright, we're down to the last 3 books. I kind of forgot about this, if I'm honest. If I'm totally honest, I kind of forgot Last Night on Earth. So we got Batman versus Batman or whatever. I forget who the villain was supposed to be. I think it's Batman's clone versus the actual Batman. Oh hey, Joker's head now has a robot body. And he's Robin. What? This took, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. And that Greg Capullo art, how can you top it? Oh, that's kind of a nice panel. Now that I see it in my hands and I flip through it, I'm looking forward to it. Speaking of things I kind of forgot were coming out, look at that! It's like 2 years overdue. It's Doomsday Clock number 12. Amusingly, the Watchmen TV show has ended before the Watchmen sequel finished running in comics. How? Why? No one knows. Part of me thinks there was some sort of political decision on the part of Jeff Johns to like delay this until after Bendis had done something or something like that, so that he could then retcon it all. I don't know though, because Bendis' books are still going strong and they keep giving him more books, so who knows what's going on. I'm trying to see if there's like anything like really cool I can just show. Ha. Marionette and Mime. They're kind of like the only real reason to keep reading this book. I just want a Marionette and Mime like book, and that's all they do. Oh hey, look, Black Adam. We must be recapping or something right here. Because, oh no, these are all the people who didn't get jobbed out to Dr. Manhattan. Okay, yeah. So that's everybody else showing up to beat up people. Whatever. Ah, Larry! Hey, man. Welcome to the stream. I'm not going to be going much longer. Like it says in the title, this is going to be a really short stream because I'm on call and I don't want to get paged out of streaming. But yeah, I mean, they keep giving him more books, right? He just started ruining Legion of Superheroes like 2 months ago. I'm sure they were probably going to give him like 6 more books before next year is up. Because why reward success when you can reward failure? Well, you know, yeah, I'm on call. I got my pager sitting right over there on my desk. It's an actual pager. My God, who uses actual pagers? We're in the Portland Mafia, so you can bet they will never admit a mistake and double down. You're absolutely right about that. Giving Bendis anything, much less like Superman books, is a mistake. I mean, the first thing he did was he just totally rolled in. I'm in IT. I do computery stuff. The first thing he did was he rolled in and he's just like, you know what? Super Sons is a favorite. Everybody loves it. Let's destroy that. And they destroyed it because it wasn't like the very first thing he did was like, you know what? Let's make John 10 years older and let's make him hate his dad. Won't that be fun? Won't that just really be fun for everybody? Screw you, Bendis. I didn't even like the Super Sons books that much, but I thought they were cool. NetOps? I'm the guy that database administrators call when their databases go kaboom. So I don't really do, like, first line support. Yeah. You're probably why I'm thinking of Super Sons, man. I'm pretty sure I've seen you comment on that on Twitter before. Alright, let's change the visual. Because, you know, you got this thing, which is crazy. You got this thing, which is a year or 2 overdue. Whereas Harleen, I don't even know if this is actually overdue. This might actually have come out on time. It had darn well better because he got kicked off of Justice League Odyssey to go make this thing. And I'm still salty about that. I'm still so freaking salty about him not being on JLO, because his art was like the big selling point. That's so weird. I see the chat in my stream preview before I actually see it in my chat window. Super Sons is a warm blanket on a cold day. Gonna make up for the cold day? No. But it just feels good. I read a bunch of Super Sons stuff that was reprinted in those 100-page giants. And I think the first artist, I really, really liked the energy in what he did. I can't remember what his name was. But there was so much energy in every panel and every page. At least, I don't know if that was like the first issue of Super Sons or if it picked up in the middle of the series or something, but it was just some gorgeous looking stuff. And then, before Walmart decided to start everything over with number 1s, they were doing like some arc, and I was actually getting invested in the plot of it, and I actually kind of thought it was really cool. And then, you know, since she got a renumber to #1, I have no idea. I can't even find the books I'm looking for anymore. Like, I never know when they're coming out. I never know anything. Walmart really dropped the bomb. No. Well, yeah, I guess they did drop the bomb on their own success there. Who knows? Maybe that's the Allegiant art deal coming through, kind of ruining all that. Also, while you're here, please enjoy the Space Church music playing in the background. The Endless Space soundtrack is just, it's great ambience. I probably listened to this way more than I should in my life. But there's no words in it. It's mostly simple stuff, so I kind of like it. It's very Space Churchy. Let's open this up. I'm going to open it not on camera because I don't know what the contents of this are going to be. Like, if suddenly they're going to be some, like, big old something you can't say on stream without getting demonetized. And I don't know. What's a good place to stop at? Oh, glad I didn't just randomly open it to that. That might get me in trouble on YouTube. Oh, that also might. That also might. I know that somebody got banned off of Twitch for showing something like that. Oh, now we're talking. You can show violence on YouTube, though. Like Bane smashing Batman into a wall. Now we're talking. Man, I like his art. I like Mr. Cedric's art. Good luck pronouncing his name. The one I opened up to was Topless Joker on top of Harley. It wasn't showing anything. And then the other one was Poison Ivy wrapped in leaves. Also not showing anything. But I'm like, these censors, man, they're out to get you. Ninja Weasels, do you wanna relate in chat what Stepan, or actually it's probably what Stjepan? STJ. Do you want to relate the story that from when you were in his chat and you asked how to pronounce his name? Because that's a good story, and I don't feel comfortable telling your story myself. While you're doing that, I'm gonna look at my pre-order slip here. Let's see, what do we got going on? Marvel. Okay, we can just skip that whole page. Oh, more Marvel. We can just skip all of that. Wolverine #1, 1982. They might just get me with those facsimiles for those Wolverine books. They might just get me with those. Ah, God, you're doing the endless. Let's skip that song. There we go, that's better. Look at the chat. Stjepan Sejic. Yeah, I think it's Stjepan. Like what? But I don't know. I don't speak Croatian, which means I'm probably gonna get it completely wrong. Wait, they're bringing Deceased back? Why? Why? Why would you do that? Batman, Pennyworth, rest in peace. I would make a gesture, but I don't want to get banned off of YouTube because I think you can get like banned for like flipping people off on stream now. But if anything, that needs to get flipped off. Oh, there's the story. So I was in his stream watching him draw and chat with people, and I was like, okay, I'm a dumb American. How do I pronounce your name? And he goes, you don't pronounce my name. Milking the cow, indeed. But the cow doesn't eat. Who's gonna buy it? Oh God, my shot man is I got Deceased. He's probably gonna put that in my box, and I'm gonna have to be like, no, Sean, no. Please spare me. The first series was bad enough. Nobody cares. Oh my God, it's gonna be just like Marvel Zombies. It's never gonna end. 10 years from now, they're still gonna be making these things, and nobody's gonna care. What we got up here? Leviathan, don't care. Plunge, don't care. Superman villains, don't care. Flash Retrieve Facsimile, don't care. Although The Flash of Two Worlds is a pretty good story. I'm pretty sure I have read that, son of a gun. They're getting greedy with these reprints, man. They're absolutely getting greedy with these things. Oh, look at that! The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle female turtle, who's not based on the female turtle from the cartoons and stuff, is got her own mini-series. Whatever, nobody cares. God Killers, Abdul El-Hazred. Okay, I'm moving on because you're just ripping off somebody who's a better writer than you. Man Who Effed Up Time. I'm out of here. That's stupid. Undone by Blood. There's only one thing in mind. Kill the Man Who Murdered Family. It's a revenge story. Who's publishing it? Was that Aftershock? Nope, we're going to skip that. Archie meets the B-52s. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. What? Why is this a thing? Beating the Dead Horse, yeah. Or treasure-sized reprints with a few da-da-da. I know she's a self-insert. It's terrible. Okay, this I might just buy. Because that sounds stupid. And sometimes stupid stuff turns out to be really good. Plus, I kind of like Archie. I have this weird appreciation for Archie stuff. I don't know. Let's not talk about it. Alienated. 3 teenagers. Each are now casting their own way. Okay, moving on. Bang. Okay, moving on. Blackwood. Morning After. Moving on. That doesn't even sound interesting. You gotta hook me at the title. Hidden Society. Okay, now we're talking. Hidden from ordinary eyes. There's a world alongside our own. Okay, you lost me here. Because this just sounds like boring urban fantasy. Last Wizard from Hidden Society. Okay, yep, I'm out. Tomorrow. Shocking new sci-fi horror series. Oh no. You guys got me with that one sci-fi series and nothing happened in it. Nothing happened. I don't even remember the name. It's like Sector 13 or something. I don't... No, you're not getting me with more sci-fi horror. Plus there was that other one, the Infinite Dark or whatever, which was kind of cool, but took way too long to do anything. I'm out. You're not getting me with that. Let's see, Dynamite, Death to Army of Darkness. Yeah. You're putting out too many Army of Darkness comics anyway, and I haven't followed any of them, so I probably won't know anything that's going on. After Realm Quarterly. After the Ragnarok, Una and Elven Rangers. That's out in the okay, I'm moving on. On the Stump. Nope, I don't even care. It's political. Tartarus, the new adventure series with all the sci-fi drama of Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad wasn't sci-fi, set in Mos Eisley. Promising young cadet Tilda. Hold on. I gotta get a piece of paper for this one. So we're really naming our character Tilda. We're naming the title character of our book after punctuation. Really? You know what? That really looks like the title character of my next book. Oh, Steppen... He's always joking. He's not actually a very serious person. Also, Tilda as somebody's name. What is wrong with whoever come up with this? Like, okay, maybe that's a real name in real life. You're selling to people for whom that's a key on the keyboard. That's not something actual human beings use. I think I just saw a chat pop up. Let's see. No? I must have hallucinated. Oh. Yeah, Tilda Swans. I forgot that's what her name is. But see, it's spelled with an E, wasn't it? Have I just been like going off? Yeah, it's spelled with an E. Tilde. Not Tilda with an A. So that's totally the punctuation mark. Framed for crimes against the Empire, discovering her mother was the ruthless warlord of the deadly colony Tartarus, a vital player in the Galactic War. Now, Tilda's only way home may be to reclaim her mother's dark crown. I think I'll pass. Canopus. Helen wakes up marooned in an okay. 300 light years from Earth. Okay. Is that a Scout book? I think that's Scout's logo. Let me squint at that some. Yeah, that's Scout. So that could be cool, but it's probably not. Oh, that reminds me, my shop man totally did not hook me up with Wretches. I told him to put that on my pull list. Because I got the self-published #1. And I wanted to collect the rest, like the series as it came out. Oh well, who cares? Let's see, Adler. People do realize that Irene Adler was only in one Sherlock Holmes story, right? She's only in one. She's like a minor character in Sherlock Holmes. Why do we keep putting Irene Adler everywhere in Sherlock Holmes? It doesn't make any sense. That's me being a little out of control. Dr. Tomorrow, that doesn't even sound cool. Teen hothead and star athlete Bart Sims is about to meet the Valiant Universe's greatest hero himself. Yeah, whatever. Finger guns from Vault. 2 troubled teenagers, they can manipulate the motion of firing finger guns. Okay, well, that was certainly a thing. I think the only thing I said I'm even interested in was, of all the books in here, like, you know, I look over here and I'm like, oh yeah, Star Wars Darth Vader, like that should be a no-brainer for me. And then I see, oh, Greg Pak. Spirits of Ghost Rider, Mother of Demons. I see, oh, Ed Brisson. Marvel's Voices, Vida Ayala. That's the person that wrote that Livewire comic that I made so much fun of for 8 out of its 12 issues. Why would anybody buy this? Why would anybody buy most of these books? Yeah, that was a rhetorical question, Larry. That was definitely a rhetorical question. Like, you look at this, and these people, most of these writers here, they're either not good, or they've just kind of spent the last 2 years saying bad things about me. Okay, hold up. The return of Omega Red? He was dead? Last time I saw at the end of Weapon X, Omega Red had just, like, invaded Hell, killed Reverend Stryker there, and escaped. Like, okay, granted, they've done, like, 2 reboots since then, but still. You know what? I'm not even interested. You can't even get me. Adam Kubert probably did, like, 1 page of the book. You're not going to lure me in with that, buddy. Oh, is 2020 like their next event? Or, I'm sorry, not the next event. Is 2020 like one of the several next events that are about to happen? Fantastic Four, Grim Noir. I think Grim throws on his hat and coat, so I'll miss. They might just get me that one. They might get me on that one. I gotta admit, you throw a book with Ben Grimm in it, and you're exploiting my weaknesses. Yeah, Planet Hulk was pretty cool. Let's see, they love her because of the movies and the TV show. Yep. But she shouldn't be in either of them. She's a background character. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see, Bingo Ninja Weasel, which, like, full disclosure, love those movies. Oh, dude, I liked them both. I think getting a drug-addicted drunk to play Sherlock Holmes was just about the best thing they could do for a movie. Just like having him play Iron Man. It's like, yeah, you know, getting an alcoholic to play an alcoholic, that's just method acting right there. That is absolutely just some method acting. What is it with DC? Like, why can't we get a consistent trade dress? Even like among the Black Label books, there's no consistent trade dress. Oh, Larry, I don't think you were here for it, but gimmick cover for Vampirella. Absolute gimmick cover because it's an acetate cover. And you know what? This one's got me. I can't help it. This gimmick cover totally has me. I love it. It's so stupid and it's awesome. And I'm down. I like it better than the DC acetate covers where they were doing like, you see the villains on the cover, you flip it open, and now you see like part of the original cover, which you can see through, and then like the heroes are dead or whatever. This just complements the cover because it's a vampire book, so of course there's blood everywhere. Terrible editorial. So much of life can be just described as terrible editorial. It caught your one comment there, but yeah, legit. Oh, did it not? Oh, it didn't pop up in the on-stream chat. Oh well, that's a shame. But somebody watching this later can watch the stream replay in the sidebar. All right, I'm just gonna slap down everything here real quick, just to kind of go through it again, because I gotta go. Like, if I stick around, the odds of me getting the beepy beepy happening just increase. So you know me, I buy these $1 reprints all the time. Some of these I know and I'm gonna enjoy, and some of them I might not enjoy. Like, come on, Mantis, who cares? That's a pretty fun Flash story, though. Too bad it's not the whole arc. Oh yeah, 50-cent bin stuff that I got for free, filling out my old Valiant collection, plus 80s hair and bloody sword. Couldn't resist it. Zombie King Arthur. Some game. Like, I haven't even played the game and I bought this. But I just kind of like the coloring. I'm sure by the time I actually sit down and read this, I'll be complaining about the art or something. When I was in the store, I'm like, you know what? These crazy looking colors, they had me. Of course, Unsacred, that gigantic volume of manga. We're just going to stack stuff on top. We're going to keep going. We're going to cover everything else up. We got Harleen, Doomsday Clock number 12, finally, 2 years later. Oh, you know what, dude? It's been so long since I read that. I don't remember which Thor that was. Let me go find that. I don't remember. This is from a long time ago, and I haven't read it in a long time either. Now, this is, what, late 80s Thor? I forget what Thor's deal was in the late 80s, but that's what this looks like. Maybe even in the 90s. Chronicled at some length through previous issues of Thor. Aw, editorial, you're so helpful. Dude! This almost feels like 90s, now that I'm looking at it more, from the coloring style. What issue number did it say this was? Oh! You mean the sword person. I think it's a woman, but you might be right. Yeah. Who knows? Pretty sure that's a woman, although with 80s hair metal bands, you never know. You absolutely never know. Well, I just made a fool of myself, but that's okay, because that's what you do on streams. You make a fool of yourself, and people click that like button. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here before it gets... Yeah, you never could tell. Androgyny. I'm gonna bounce. This ended up being like a full-length stream, and I blame Ninja Weasel for that, because he totally like said not on his watch at the beginning of this. You jerk. Weaselly ninja jerk. I don't know why I'm yelling at my monitor like you can hear me through it. I guess you can, because I got a microphone right here. I'm also pointing at you for some reason. Don't know why. Larry, Ninja Weasel, and, I don't want to get your name wrong. Don Church, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm surprised I went this long without the beepy beepy. So I'm gonna cut my cut and run here. And I like that. You all take care of yourselves. I hope you all have a great evening. And I sure hope to see you, in the future. And I'm sure I will, because at least one of you I talk to all the time. So bye-bye and all that good stuff. I'll see you later.